Good morning. I have had a wild week cooking breakfast while I do this, so I'll wait a second till I put my bacon. Updates quickly. I got into the program that I talked about, the integrative physiology program at CU Boulder. Since then, I've been dealing with like the whole, I keep wanting to say onboarding process, but that's just the corporate in me. So I've been trying to find different types of syllabi, whatever you want to call it, classes that I previously taken, which has been really hard because the classes that they're trying to compare are the ones I took in 2015, so it's literally been a decade. Then I feel like I should go flip my bacon. And then yesterday I got notice that I didn't get any financial aid help, like at all. So that's bad because I can't go with the like zero help. I know that wasn't a good sentence, but I can't go with zero help. I already have student debt and reasonably financial intelligence. That's not the move to take out even more debt. I just don't want to put myself in a position to where the end of this, like I'm grateful and fulfilled in the job that I have, but I can't afford to pay my bills. Yeah, I need help. So I came home yesterday from the gym, which I did literally nothing because I was honestly so overwhelmed and just felt like quitting and giving up because it was such a stark difference of what everyone was telling me to expect. So having that go south and just, like I said, be offered literally nothing was really scary to see essentially like my dream get flushed down the toilet. Stressed about that, but I decided to come home. I applied to different stipends and scholarships, but I won't hear back from that until July. So I have some time to kind of sit still in terms of the financial aspect of this process, but I do have to take a chemistry assessment test. So I'll be studying for a while, due May 10th, so I have to take it sometime next week. But I do have to get a certain grade on it in order to be admitted. That's that. I'm gonna go check on my bacon. Okay, I'm back. I ate my breakfast. I ate basically my bacon and like half of my eggs. I just have no appetite. I am in such a weird state right now. All I was trying to say is like I did as much as humanly possible to be able to get into this program. Like if I receive nothing back from them, then so be it. I'm really trying to practice the law of detachment, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Before I said that so confidently, I absolutely Googled it. It says that the law of detachment in a nutshell is about letting go of attachments to outcomes and expectations and trusting the universe to unfold as it should, which I'm doing. I think I'm doing pretty good at feeling that, but it also is hard not to feel detached. I think to not feel the stress of all of it. Like if it doesn't work out, I think it's just trying to reframe what my life is gonna look like for the rest of the year, because I mean, like, I guess I would just go be a personal trainer somewhere and that would be what I did for 2025. I'd probably try to finish writing my book. Started writing 2 books and one of them is a self-help book called It's Time You Heard This, and the other one is a fiction book that I'm thinking is gonna be either young adult fantasy, something like that. We'll see. I'm only 1 chapter in, and that one is called, I think, Thunderstorms Before Dawn. I can't remember what I named it because I might change it. Oh, again, I'm only a chapter in, but yeah, I'm hoping that that one I get to just spend time with that. I guess like if this doesn't work out, like I'll just really invest in those books. I guess like another thing is I don't think anything is really the end of the world. I genuinely do feel like I'm doing really well at practicing the law of detachment, and that's just reflected in my energy. Yesterday it definitely felt like the end of the world, but I also think you're allowed to have a moment when things aren't going how you thought they were going to go. So yeah, that would suck, but I also love women's health and all of that content, so it's not like I would stop trying to pursue it. Obviously those things don't just go away dependent on whether or not I am going to school for it. Anyway, I'm going to be Colorado Symphony Cynthia Erivo, what is it called? Concert next Saturday, which is insane. I think I'm gonna be studying like a mad woman the next week because I really want to finish my CBT. I'm so tired of still working on it. Take the next week to finish it, but I also have to finish my placement test. So I have to like study chemistry. So I might do alternating days and just try to get the placement test done before I go to Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta with Justin's family for his grandma middle of May. So that's not, I don't want to say like a disruption, but I want to finish the assessment before that. It's kind of working as like a middleman between all the stuff I have to get done. So like I'll finish the assessment before Cynthia Erivo on the 10th, and then we leave early the 11th, and we're gone for almost a week. Assessment first, trip, CBT, trip, way to Jacksonville. My best friend is engaged and she won a giveaway for her dream wedding venue. Like, what are the freaking odds? So the timeline's like a little quick. So we're trying on dresses and doing everything when I'm there. Hopefully when I come back, I will have had more information on how CU's going, because the end of, I think it's June, might be June 20th, I don't remember. They have an orientation and I don't want to go to orientation if I'm not gonna go. So the issue is I'm pretty sure I don't hear from the scholarship information until July, and I think my orientation might be in June. I just know that I want to get a job basically right when I get back in June. I want to start immediately, so that means I need to be interviewing before I leave. Let them know that I can start like the day I get back and then we'll go from there. So the next like 6 to 8 weeks are just gonna be the most insane rush of things to do, and then I can kind of just like take a beat, get back into a workflow. Yeah, I'm tired, guys, and I'm trying to just approach it day by day because I can only do so much in a 24-hour period. But who I am as a person, it's really challenging for me to look at all of it and not want to essentially like run at it full steam ahead. That's crazy, I know that. It's just a bad habit that I have. I have to go to the gym and I'm meeting one of my friends to go to a horror movie later today, which I'm not exactly sure is good for my nervous system right now, seeing as I'm already pretty anxious. But I did really want to see this movie and I already rescheduled it. It's so funny, I keep getting these emails from CU being like essentially telling me that I have things to do and I've already done them. So I just think that's hilarious because obviously I've been a crazy person that's functioning much faster than their process, so they probably find me very annoying. When I got in, it was a Saturday and I was filling my car up with Brink groceries and I got a silly text from one of the girls that I train. Like, the way she questioned her question was, it just made me laugh. So I pulled out my phone because I was confused and gonna be like, what do you mean by that? See that I have an email from them saying like, your decision's been posted. And I was gagged. I was absolutely gagged. I was like, what do you mean? It's not even been 2 full weeks and the timeline for it is 6 to 8 weeks. So I honestly didn't think I was going to hear anything until June, which again, going back to the stressful couple of weeks, I just wasn't ready for it. I wasn't anticipating this. So I open it. It starts basically like playing this music, confetti, big congratulations. I start happy crying. It was really surreal. I cried the entire way home at the idea that I get to basically like help women with their health, just because women's health is heavily reliant on studies that have only been done on men, and I'm very passionate about women and health. So yeah, I really wanted to go into integrative physiology. I think the classes sound incredible. It's just a matter of time now, and if it doesn't work out, it's okay. As much as I was excited and looking forward to this thing, I look insane with one eyebrow on, but as much as I was excited and looking forward to this thing, I feel weirdly at peace with the fact that like I am spiritual and I do believe in manifestation and like universe things working out. Like, I'm a firm believer that if it's yours, it's yours. Like, you don't have to not work for it, but it doesn't have to feel impossible. Like, it doesn't have to feel like it's forced. And so I guess if it belongs to me and it's already mine, I don't feel this heavy attachment to the outcome, which I used to be someone that played around with that idea, but I wasn't firmly confident in it, and now I feel pretty freaking confident in it. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I'm gonna go to my scary movie, and then I'm gonna study chemistry. And that's what today looks like. I am still doing the biohacking of my life. It's going pretty freaking well. I have some things to say about all the steps and just like my performance, but I will talk about that later.